Hey spooky friends, we're on day 15 of our 31 Days of Horror Movie Villains, and today we're talking about Mr. Reed from Heretic. Mr. Reed is played by Hugh Grant in the 2024 film Heretic. He's a very calculating man who really wants to prove a point. At the beginning of the film, we meet Sister Paxton and Sister Barnes. They are two Mormon missionaries that have been making house calls, and their last stop of the day is Mr. Reed's house. They knock on the door and they're approached by Mr. Reed, who seems like a very friendly, charismatic man. He invites them in. Let him know, like, hey, we can't come in without another woman present. And he goes, don't worry about it. My wife's in the kitchen baking a pie. When they're inside, they start talking about the Mormon faith, and Mr. Reed starts asking some kind of inappropriate questions, kind of skirt around it. Starts asking about their religion, their faith. At a certain point, he goes to check on his wife in the kitchen. And at that moment, Sister Barnes realizes that there's a candle in front of them that says blueberry pie. She starts getting weird vibes like, hey, I don't think he does have a wife. Maybe we're in trouble. So Sister Barnes, Sister Paxton try to go to the door to walk out, but the doors are completely locked. They start kind of panicking, but they decide they need to go tell Mr. Reed, like, hey, we gotta go. Can you open the door? So they go into the only room that's open. It's this big room that's kind of decorated like a church. It's clearly in there waiting for them. They let him know, like, yeah, we got a phone call from church. We gotta go. You gotta open the door. He lets them know, like, yeah, you didn't get a phone call. I know you can't get phone calls in here because my house is made of metal. He then starts explaining why he brought them to his home. He starts talking about religion and how it's kind of silly how different religions have seemingly copied each other throughout the centuries. He starts then comparing religion to the game of Monopoly. It was originally called the Landlord game, but then the people that created Monopoly stole the idea from the Landlord game. He starts comparing religion to music and how all these different songs have the same general melody and they've copied each other throughout the years. So it becomes apparent that he's trying to kind of test their faith, them to admit that maybe their faith isn't the actual one true faith. Maybe it's just another variation of some other religion that was copied before that. Labels one door belief and one door disbelief and challenges them to go through whatever door they would like to associate with. But then they realize that it didn't really matter which door that they chose because it goes to the same place. It goes to the basement. And that's another lesson he wanted to teach them, that you might think you have a choice, but in reality, you don't really. You see a woman there that looks really old and decrepit, and she's eating a pie, and she seemingly dies while ingesting this pie. And later on, when they're distracted, they look back and the woman is resurrected. And Mr. Reed starts trying to play with their minds and trying to convince them that some sort of miracle happened. But of course, Sister Paxton and Sister Barnes are smarter than that, and they realize, like, oh, it's clearly a body double. But then Mr. Reed shockingly unalives Sister Barnes. He tries to convince Sister Paxton that she's in a simulation. She kind of see what she will believe, but Sister Paxton kind of holds firm to what she knows is true. She knows that he's trying to just portray all religion as control. That's the point. Religion equals control. Sister Paxton ends up in another room where she finds a bunch of women in cages, and she finds out that Mr. Reed has basically been inviting female missionaries into his home. He's been capturing these women, basically trying to disprove their faith while keeping them captive. He basically says these women chose to be here, just like you chose to be here. But Sister Paxton outsmarts him. She tries to get away. There's a fight that ensues. At the end of the film, we see her emerge from his house. Mr. Reed is a sick man. I really like this movie. It really challenges you.